It didn't put a damper on my dreams. I was so stubborn and so determined that I want to do this. I've worked for every kilo since I started. It's just have come really slow for me no matter how much I work. I can still get stronger. I just need to continue to do the reps and die every day. I grew up in a small island called Osterøy. It's outside of Bergen. It's a big island with few people. But I traveled to the city to do gymnastics, so I never felt that I actually grew up on the island. My sister started teaching me gymnastics when I was 2 years old in the garden. And then they just got me into gymnastics pretty early, and then gymnastics was my life for like 11 years. I quitted gymnastics when I was 18, I think. And then I decided that I wanted to become a doctor. So I was like all in for school, and I was really determined to just get good grades, and yeah, I'm just gonna go all in for the doctor stuff. And I still wanted to stay fit and train a lot. But since I was limited with time, I figured I needed to find something that was really effective. And I remember I saw CrossFit on Instagram or YouTube, and I found that there was a box next to my school, and I was like, yeah, this is perfect because then I don't need to use a lot of time to travel. And I just tried one class and I was hooked. And I think it was like 2 months. I think I thought I was done with competing, and then 2 months later I was like all in for the open.
Tid! Helvete, dere er syk. Fytti satan.
Pretty good at everything.
Yeah, except for one thing. It's the strength. I had like 3 or 4 years with not even 1 kilo increase in my squat. But I'm always optimistic that I'm gonna get better sometime. I just need to stay in it. So I was like, just keep doing your squats and one time you will increase. So it's like with my ring muscle, I never give up. I think someday it will get better, and it did. So I just had to stay patient, and I'm really stubborn. So I just continue until something happens. So the last 2 years I've been able to actually lift more, put on weight, and I've worked for every kilo since I started. It's just have come really slow for me no matter how much I work. So we just finally found a way that have worked for me to get stronger, and now I see progress, and I've also had to put on mass over the last 8 years. It didn't put a damper on my dreams because I was so stubborn and so determined that I want to do this, and I was like, no, I can still get stronger. I just need to continue to do the reps and die every day, and then it will eventually come. But I think I was also neglecting it a little bit the first years because I was so skinny, and I wanted to be as good as I was in the conditioning and the gymnastics part. So I was like, nah, but no, everybody else can get stronger while doing those things, so why can I not? And then I had no progression for 4 years because I didn't want to prioritize the right things, I think, to become stronger. And I also struggled a little bit with I have struggled some years with my knee injury, so I never got to work with my leg strength continuously. So I don't think it never stopped me from dreaming, but it was it held me back, and I couldn't find a way for that to not hold me back. So for me it's an internal motivation. If I use external motivation placement, money, fame, whatever, I perform so bad. So at every competition I have to delete my Instagram, and I have to not look at the leaderboard, because then if I do that I only focus on points, placement. Oh, what if I win this? I will have so much money. Then my focus goes away. I perform so badly, so when I put that away, I focus on what's my task at hand at the workout. I do what I do in training, and I really enjoy doing hard workouts in training just because I find this good flow, which I really enjoy. And when I have that flow in competitions, I perform well. So for me, it's like it's all about like inside me what I want, and that's why I've been doing this for so long, because I really enjoy doing it. It's not because I win that money or I win that competition and I get fame, because mostly I enjoy the everyday in the gym, and competing is just like the top of the cake to do what you like. We choose competition based, like to be smart, to be able to achieve money, but it's not the goal to go into the competition. The goal is always, how can we be a better athlete? How can we learn from this? And if you receive money, that's a bonus. Okay, then it's a bonus that I don't have to work the next 2 months.
Ferdig?
Ja. Den, ja. Og her så I did 30 meters each round, so that's 90 meters after hour 60. But normally it's okay, but I think yesterday I had to like skip something because my triceps were so gone. And now they're gone again.
Now they're gone again, yeah.
Yeah, because the lockout on bar muscle ups gets a little bit more like spicy in the triceps with the rack. But it's nice. I like walking on the ramp when I'm starting to question if I can do it or not, because if we just fly over every time, it's like you don't get challenged.
Yeah.
So I like to do it like that way.
That's good for competition.
Yeah.
You can always go no matter how tired you think.
Because then I know I can do the ramp either way if I'm like super smashed.
Yeah.
I can still do a ramp, so that's nice.
Because I've seen you in competition, you always go
straight on. Yeah, just start.
Yeah.
It's like with every exercise in CrossFit. If you just start the next movement, you have a good flow.
Yeah.
Oh, my biggest dream.
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
I don't think I have like a specific one. It's a cliche, but I kind of feel like I'm living it now. Just live as an athlete. Ja, men så ser du meg neste uke grine på trening, sant? Det er jo...
En del av greia.
Ja, uff.